Thursday. I must be Bradley Charbonneau. This must be Thursday Thunder. Coming to you from a different place of mind, different place of being, different location. I'm here in Scottsdale, Arizona with my mom. And she's in her last days. I'm talking with an old friend of the family. I mean, the guy's known my parents since before I was born. College roommate of my dad's. And this guy, he's this old sort of craggly guy. He's really just a brilliant man. But when you talk to him, he's such a craggly voice, and he used to call my dad. He calls him by his last name. You do that in college and stuff. Charbonneau, sort of grumbles at him. So we're talking with him the other day, and as my mom is in her final days, and in typical fashion, he says, "Charbonneau." He says, we're suffering over here with your mom, her demise, and we're having a really hard time with it. And just like back when Tom passed, that Dede, it's that goddamn attitude. And my sister and I were listening in the car, right? We got the car speaker on. And we don't know where he's going with this, right? He's like, goddamn attitude. And so we're just listening for what he's going to say next. And sure enough, he says, you know, she's always upbeat. She's always got something positive to say. She finds a silver lining in everything. And it's really making it harder for us over here to suffer. We're trying to suffer over here. And Dede and her goddamn attitude. It's just perfect, Here's this guy, quote unquote, complaining about my mom because her attitude is so positive and upbeat and to the end, to the final days. And she's still smiling and she's still giving and she's still wondering how you're doing and asking you questions. And I think we can all strive to annoy people with our upbeat attitudes and our positive outlooks. And that for me is a goal in itself. And when I'm in my final days, if I'm still annoying people because I am upbeat, I am flying high with my ridiculous attitudes of positivity, then I have succeeded. Then I have lived a genuinely deep and fulfilled and meaningful life. And as I thought about this, I thought, that's great. I can say she has a positive attitude. That's nice. And you're listening to this and thinking, hey, that's great, Bradley. Really great, really glad for your mom that she's had this positive attitude and all. And that you have it too. That's great. But if you think, how did she get it? How does that come about? And it's not something new. It's not just that, I don't know, the past few months or something. She's had this her whole life. And she has deeply ingrained it within me. I can't get rid of it. I have a positive attitude all the time. Here we are, my mom's last days. And I still am somehow upbeat. I'm still positive. I still see the silver lining. And it gives me joy. Of course I'm going to miss my mom. I'm going to miss our daily talks. I walk in the woods with Pepper, and I call my mom. Why? Because she lifts me up. She's my role model. I thought about it. How did she get there? How did that happen? And then I think about the comments we're getting lately about my mom and saying, oh no, but I need Dede. Dede lifts me up. Dede, I rely on her to show me the positive aspect of it. I need her. She helps me. She guides me. I don't know what I'm going to do without her. And that's when I think there is going to be a vacuum that is left in this world when she passes. And that our job then is to fill it and to rise up and to fill that void of positive, upbeat silver lining that Dede Charbonneau always sees. Anyway, that's my goal. Wow. When I pass away and I'm annoying people, and if somebody said about me that Bradley Charbonneau and his goddamn attitude, then I have done it. Oh, I'm going to miss you, Mom. I'm going to miss your goddamn attitude. And it's not just me. Man, there is an abundance of people who are going to miss you. You'd think, Bradley, what are you doing? You're out here recording. You're walking in some bike path thing, palm trees, and here you are recording. Can't you give it a break? No. This is exactly what I want to do. This is what gives me energy. This is what lifts me up. And think about it. If I can lift up one person with this little video about my mom, then I have also done my job for the week. Because also, this lifts me up. Talking about my mom, wow, I mean, what better thing is there? The role models we have, to put them on a pedestal and see how did they get there? How can we rise up as well? And I think by analyzing what she did and how she did it can help us to get there too. And I think she just was striving to help others. How may I serve? She taught seventh graders. I mean, what are those kids, like 12, 13, 14? It's like the, the pit of age, like the depth of the doldrums of existence. And there she is, day in and day out for 20, 30 plus years, teaching those kids. She gets letters and notes to this day saying, "Dear Mrs. Charbonneau, you changed my life." In seventh grade, you probably didn't know it. I was sitting in the back and quiet, but you gave me hope. You gave me inspiration. You said that I could do it. And I did it, Mrs. Charbonneau. Some seventh grader, seemingly insignificant moment, and yet she did it. She helped people without even knowing it, because that was her glow, that was her power, that was her energy. That she just shone that light on others, and it landed on whoever was willing to receive it. Receive it, receive it, receive it. I'm in a tunnel. Can you hear the echo? It's kind of fun. God damn attitude. I think I'm never going to forget that, especially who it came from. Old family friend who has known my mom since she was 28 or something. That's what we're striving for. I'm striving for a goddamn attitude. This is Bradley Charbonneau. It's Thursday. This is thunder, because the thunder comes after the lightning. The lightning is the strike, is the shock, it's the big event. Wow. The thunder is what you're going to do with it. How are you going to act on it? How are you going to react to that action and then create a new action of your own? Thanks for listening. Signing out for this week from Scottsdale, Arizona. Go create your own goddamn attitude.